What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The market's coming back really nicely. We're going to talk about that in general. Also going to talk about Shiba Inu a little bit in this video. We've seen some big whale activity ramp back up, and it's buying pressure coming in from some big buyers. That's also something to discuss and break down for you guys at the video. We are seeing, overall Bitcoin bounce back to 61,500. This is a huge deal. We're going to take a look at that in the context of everything here and obviously relate it to SHIB and the rest of the altcoin market. This is the daily candles here. If you go into the 1 hour though on Bitcoin, you could see where this reversal started to happen. Our XT algo, our trading indicator, actually called this right around $59,300 Bitcoin, flashed a momentum up. Since that time frame, Bitcoin's up about 4%. We did bottom out all the way at around 56,000. We were getting dangerously close from going down below a key support level, which you may be asking, Zach, why does this matter? This is a Shiba Inu video. Well, everything follows Bitcoin, guys. Everything. So as Bitcoin goes, so goes everything else. If you take a look at all the altcoins, because Bitcoin's popping back up over 61,000, we are seeing some nice gains across the board. Dogecoin is up a little bit. Here's SHIB up almost 3%. It's bouncing nicely. And we have some altcoins doing some really nice stuff. Toncoin, Arweave, Hedera, Bonk, Ordinal, Lido DAO, all up roughly 10% right now in the last 24 hours. But this was something I came across, and I thought it was interesting because it gives you kind of an idea of the sentiment right now. And things can change on a dime. We just recently had selling pressure, and now, literally 48 hours later, we're talking about a Shiba Inu whale stacking $40 million worth in SHIB, buying it up on the dip. So this happened on May 1st, where a huge anonymous wallet executed a major transaction on the Robinhood exchange, and they acquired 1.75 trillion SHIB, valued at approximately 40 million. So they were picking up the dip heavily here. As you guys can see right here, look where we bottomed out, roughly at that like 2.2, the low levels there. Came in and almost single-handedly bumped the price back up to the mid 2.3s. The data from Whale Alert shows that this substantial acquisition involved 2 separate transfers, each moving around 875 billion SHIB per time. And the current market activity surrounding SHIB obviously now reflects a vibrant and dynamic market. And it shows you guys just how crazy volatile this space is. You had so many people rushing to sell a few days ago, but there's always a buyer for a seller. A lot of times you look at a currency like SHIB, one way to gauge kind of where it is to see what the big key wallets or the whales are doing, right? And tracking their progress. You could do that through a lot of different websites. It is something we do quite a bit with all the assets that we own in the top 100 that has, that data available. You can really learn a lot. You can really learn a lot from the overall sentiment, just kind of seeing what the big wallets are doing. This market is kind of in this weird place. It's definitely choppy. It's definitely volatile. And when we look at it holistically, SHIB has been kind of caught here in the mid 2s for a little while. If we take a look at the chart, just the last 7 days, really, the highest we've been is around the 2.6. The lowest we've been is around the 2.1, where this whale came up and scooped up a bunch there. And same thing here, even here on the 1 month, guys. The highest we've been was the 2.9. The lowest we've been was, the 2.0 flat, basically. And that's all the way in the 1 month look. This is after we had an amazing run, though. Remember, back in March, we had that parabolic move all the way from the, 1.0, 1 flat, all the way up to the 4. So, we 4x'd in a month. So we're trying to find that balance. We're trying to find where we're going to kind of sit here and basically consolidate. And I think we're finding it here in the 2s. I wouldn't be shocked if we kind of stayed here throughout this month. Things are going to move a little bit up and down. If you're looking to trade cryptos right now, I think it's a really good time to do it. It's always a good time, I think, to add to your long-term positions. But if you're looking to trade, you can really scalp these 3 to 4% moves right now with a lot of different cryptos. Now, we'll come back to this on SHIB here in just a minute. But a quick word from our sponsor today. This is Ago DeFi, and Ago DeFi is really doing some interesting things. With Ago Invest, you can invest in crypto and they can help manage your money. So basically, the need for banks are not that important anymore, right? We don't need a middle person. We can send money peer to peer. We know that. And it's one of the reasons why we believe in crypto and why it's here to stay. So you can buy crypto with their card instantly. They've made it easy for you to join the blockchain revolution. You can now buy digital assets with your credit card or by wire transfer. They've been listed or talked about in all of the top places in crypto, whether it's Cointelegraph or Forbes. And right now, you can participate in their ICO, their initial coin offering. So that their token is not out yet. This is an amazing opportunity to participate in a quality project in their ICO and secure your AGO tokens right now at a price of 4 cents before that price increases once we get back into once they get back into their live launch. So this is, again, a community-owned DeFi platform which aims to unite all financial services under one DeFi application. Investing in AGO basically means owning a piece of this platform. It's like the Green Bay Packers owning a piece of their team, right? The goal is to get the holders involved at every level and create a system which redistributes up to 80% of fees generated by AGO DeFi app back to its holders in the form of staking rewards. So if you guys are interested in checking out this and being part of this brand new ICO, links are down below to the AGO DeFi website and everything you need to know. So shout out to them for sponsoring this portion of the video. So getting back to the overall market, guys, and wrapping things up, yesterday we got some really bullish sentiment around Bitcoin and BlackRock and where they think this thing is going. There was a lot of negative news that came out. People saying, oh, we're seeing outflows in Bitcoin and it's all over. The catalyst is over. It's not even close. And BlackRock backed that sentiment up yesterday, talking about how many banks are looking to get exposure. We saw one of Europe's largest banks get exposure to BlackRock's ETF yesterday. Hong Kong ETFs recently went live. There's a lot of things happening for us that are positive in the macro. Does it mean it'll happen overnight? Absolutely not. Does it mean SHIB's going to go 100x tomorrow? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, we mentioned this during our live stream. It's all about your frame of reference. It's all about your time frame. I'm looking at SHIB right now at a $14 billion market cap. If you're looking at SHIB to get 100x, you're probably in the wrong project. It's already massive. But a 5 to 7x in this cycle, I think, is certainly in the cards. I think it's definitely feasible for a lot of the top 10 cryptos, right? Like your Cardanos, your SHIBs, your Doge, and maybe not even so much as your Bitcoin and Ethereum just because they're larger. They're too big of a market cap. But you have to be realistic is basically what I'm saying. There's a lot of people just negative for no reason because they're really not educated on the situation. They're like, Zach, SHIB's not doing anything like it did back in 2021. It's not even close. Well, it literally can't. Like, math will not allow it. When this thing was like $100 million market cap, in order to move the needle, it was fairly easy. But when you're talking about a $14 billion market cap, that's a way, way different story, right? It'll gradually move up and gradually go down. You're talking about a less volatile crypto. And I think, SHIB's basically a top 10, guys. You take out stable coins, it's a top 10 crypto. It's big. It's huge, actually. So you have to look at it realistically. And I think this is an important step for people who are, maybe just getting into the market to realize you can't just go and look at what it's done in the past and say, oh, it's going to do that again. You got to look at market cap. You got to look at where it came from, where it is now, and basically compare and contrast things that have moved from those levels and things that have not. So that's what I've got for you guys. Good day in the market here so far. Good day for SHIB. Things are moving up. And again, check out those links to AGO DeFi. Links down below. AGO DeFi, their ICO coming up. If you want to be a part of it, now's a great time to check it out. Again, shout out to them for sponsoring this portion of the video. We'll see you.